Et coucou tout le monde, c'est Axe, très heureux de vous retrouver sur Gridfall pour poursuivre notre aventure. On est toujours sur la quête principale, et on va parler à Constantin de tout ce qu'on a appris.
My dear cousin,
Ouh,
come closer and tell me
il
what
a pris
brings you.
cher lui quand même. Hein.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain? This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-Mil Frictaman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfradi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-Mil Frictaman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will guide you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was
Ah, moi
required.
non plus.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend
C'est bien aimable.
back there in my village.
Thank you, Katasak. I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Ok. Eh bien, on va aller rencontrer Glendal, le chef du conseil. Où se cache-t-il? Dans une autre ville. Très bien. Alors... Ça doit être par là. Il va falloir monter dans la vigie. Ah non, il faut qu'on voyage ici. Bon. C'est vrai qu'on y était pourtant. Ok. 8 heures de route. Et allez. Alors... D'accord, c'est une nouvelle zone, c'est pour ça qu'on n'a pas pu voyager directement ici. Bébé, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On descend? On va descendre, je pense. Explorer un petit peu. Est-ce qu'on peut redescendre de ce côté en prenant à gauche? Waouh. Il y a un hôtel ici, ok, très bien. Le renard. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-dessous? Ok. Bah voilà, on a rejoint. Ah. Là, il y a de la résine, je vais la récupérer parce que j'en ai toujours besoin. Oh, sang de dragon, ça c'est cool. Du coup, on a quelque chose là, peut-être un campement, ce serait pas mal. Yes. Ok. Ah oui, ça fait bien conseil quand même. Hein. Sergenau. Ça fait limite un peu druidique. Cercle de druides et tout ça. C'est joli en tout cas. Les portes du cœur. Oh, magnifique. Profiter un petit peu du décor. Un truc juste en face ici, on va y aller, petit point d'intérêt. J'aime bien aller voir les points d'intérêt parce que soit ce sont des campements qui permettent de se déplacer plus rapidement. On a des chèvres ici. On va nous attaquer? Non. Soit c'est des points de compétences supplémentaires. Là, c'est un campement. Super beau. Alors, on va rentrer par ici. Ah oui, ça y est, il y a un village, conseil ou je ne sais quoi. Je peux passer par là? Non. Ah, j'essaye de contourner. Hein. Darganagunu. C'est à lui qu'on doit parler ou pas? Honormenal, oui. On peut pas passer là. Ah. Peut-être falloir qu'on grimpe. Yes. Ah, il y a sacrément des huttes là-haut. Et l'arbre juste au-dessus. Magnifique.
Duward! Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Marl of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Marl, but you are not yet Marl in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
On va présenter le saut de Katasach.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Cool. Alors, où est le conseil? C'est qui lui? Glendal.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach? His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, You would have many trials to pass.
Ah bah pour
For the
changer.
path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial, the trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Onolmen Friktimen.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold.
Ah, parle à Siora.
He is Tyr Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Ok.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enolmil Friktimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the Council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the Council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here, and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here, so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as a same people.
Ok.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
Pareil. Tout pareil. Alors, l'épreuve des eaux.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
Lui reparler ou pas? Zut, je voulais lui parler. Bon bah tant pis. J'ai cliqué trop vite. Alors, il va falloir qu'on contourne le village. Par là-bas. En tout cas, ils ont l'air un peu plus tranquilles dans ce village. Un peu plus sympathique. Oh.
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used?
Est-ce qu'on a des potions de sommeil? Potion des brumes, je crois. Hein. Non, potion des brumes. Ok. Potion de sommeil. Ça me dit rien. Bon, bah sinon, on va faire les brutasses. Hein. Toukadarg.
Look, they're eating the old carcass. If you poured some sleeping potion on it, they'd fall asleep.
Ouais, sauf que potion de sommeil. J'en ai pas. Ouais, ça va bien se passer, je pense. Allez, entrez dans la grotte de l'épreuve. Le truc, c'est savoir de quel côté on va aller. En haut ou en bas.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah ouais. On n'a pas de vigueur. Eh ben on va descendre. Allez, on redescend encore. Décidément, on n'arrête pas de descendre. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
You were freezing and you had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Ok.
Once again, these visions open
Stone is
gates.
black,
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
eaten away.
La mort. Il faut encore qu'on trouve le bon ordre du coup. Tempête. Le vent. On était emporté dans le vent. Des senti glacés. On a été réchauffé par le soleil. Et on a été emporté par les eaux. Ah, c'est bon. Oh là là. Vous avez vu ce qu'on a en bas? Je peux pas... Non. Eh ben non. Apprivoisé. Je voulais l'attaquer. Excellent. Un peu flippant au-dessus là-bas, regardez. L'ombre. Et on a pu apprivoiser le gardien. Peut-être parce qu'on a trouvé le bon... le bon ordre. Oh. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette fresque?
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tearfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einar Mílfrichtemann.
Ah, ils nous ressortent comme ça, direct. Bon, bah, au moins, ça évite de refaire le chemin en sens inverse. On va aller parler à Glendan.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In the second room, you have awoken the Dosentats to better best them. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man.
Ah oui, c'est bien pour ça, d'accord.
You choose to trust the way of rose and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Einar Mílfrichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago.
Oh.
Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glendan.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Ok. Là, on a réussi. Super. Je l'aime bien, lui. Il est un peu plus sympa que beaucoup d'autres. Alors, il faut qu'on aille où? Non, c'est pas ça. Parler à Constantin. Ok. Alors... Qu'est-ce qui se passe là?
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward
Oh, il a
for
disparu?
abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements.
No.
He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound. Grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Denegad that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
Bizarre.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Sur les traces du Haut Roi. Interroger Dèdre, Unan ou Duncas, les chefs de clan. Ok. Bah je sais pas lequel aller voir en premier. Ah, coucou. Je vais déjà aller chez moi. Pour faire un voyage rapide. Pop, 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 pop. On va regarder sur la carte de toute façon. Alors. Dèdre. Verdrade. On a qui ici? Je crois que c'est ici, Verdrade. Les Bois Rouges. Je crois que j'aimais bien ce village. Vu ce qu'on nous a indiqué, j'avais presque l'impression qu'il fallait qu'on choisisse avec qui on s'adressait. Je me trompe peut-être, hein, mais... Comment ça, c'est pas ici? Si, c'est au-dessus. Le gourde de passage. Là. Alors, on a qui ici? Je crois que je l'aimais bien, lui, je suis plus sûr. Tiens. D'abord, je vais piller ta maison. Ah, ça, c'est Duncas.
The Mal and the Donegad of the Yigido. You're very strange for a Renaise. Who are you?
My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
You are a Lugair Blau? Oh, I didn't know there were On Almanawi amongst them. They may not be so different from us after all. What brings you here, On Almanawi?
I seek your High King, and I was told that you were the last to have seen him.
That was many moons ago. And if he has chosen to walk away from our world, who am I to go against his wish?
Please, I would not ask this of you if it weren't a question of life and death.
I hear your words. Your clan has not given me many reasons to trust you. But if you prove my suspicions wrong,
Allez, c'est
I
reparti.
will help you. The Lugaid Blau fooled us in the past. It is their turn to prove their good faith.
What do you want from us?
Not long ago, we clashed with your clan. Your people said that the forest belonged to them and prevented us from entering. We spoke with your Lady Morange, and we almost came to an agreement. Then an elder from my village poisoned 3 woodcutters. That stopped the discussions. The old man responsible for the deaths must be punished, I agree. But not by your people. Not until we are sure we can trust you. There is a mine in the forest that the congregation has long operated with help from my people. But digging into the mountain has risked it collapsing. We reinforced the earth with wood. We worked with the Lugaid Blau to save the mountain and the men. We agreed to stop digging and sealed the entrance with a boulder. But some Renaigse came back, and I think they started digging again. And some of my people started going missing. Perhaps because they had seen them break their promise. If the mountain collapses and it is your clan's fault, thousands of lives will be lost.
And you want me to intervene?
You have to stop them. Remind them of their promise. This is the price of my trust. If you do, we punish the person responsible for the death of the woodcutters, and all our quarrels will be gone.
I'll go to this mine and see what's going on.
Is there anything else?
What can you tell me about your clan?
We are the Beraig Nodas, the bearers of lifeblood.
Ah, sympa
We
comme nom.
earned this name by bringing the trees and the earth back to life, by restoring balance.
There are a lot of Onol Manawi here.
It is true. We were already healing the earth before the bond existed. The bond just made us better. Many of us have chosen to follow this path because we are proud of our role amongst our brothers. Our village is home to the largest amount of Donegada, along with maybe Vishkadir. Is there anything else?
What do you think of the settlers from the continent?
I think they behave like naughty, unruly children. They take what they want and break what they own without even understanding what they are doing. But they can learn and grow. And who would kill unruly children for being mischievous? Is there anything else?
Mon village.
Tell me about your village.
We used to be nomads. We would go wherever Tia Freddy needed us until we healed the place. But the people of the sea came and hurt this place so much that my people had to stay here for a long time. For so long that they created this village, Vigigido, the place of the healed wound.
Il le dit mieux que moi.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
Karantz, I need to talk to you.
Ah,
I have to ask you for another
c'est bien qu'il fallait qu'on parle à Sura.
I'm listening, Siora.
Comme que j'avais
Do you
oublié.
remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Of course. Let's go.
Ouais, donc ça je le ferai en off. Ça me permettra peut-être d'avancer sur mon histoire avec Siora. Qui sait. En tout cas, là, on continue de chercher un remède à la malicore. Et pour ça, il faut qu'on trouve le roi. Alors, attendez. Pourquoi il faut qu'on aille là? C'est bon, je l'ai fait. Alors, voir les grands arbres. Un grand cerf aussi. Ok, c'est la première fois qu'on se rend ici. Je vais prendre le point d'intérêt là-bas. Ça peut être important. Ok. Un feu de camp. Et là, il va falloir qu'on reparte par là. J'essaye de trouver un passage, mais... pas confiant, là. Peut-être en contournant par le haut. On va tenter, hein. Ouais, mais non. Ça a l'air bloqué. Pourquoi ? Eh bien, repartons dans l'autre sens, tant pis. Oh, il y a des grandes palissades ici. Ah bah c'est l'exploitation forestière, oui forcément. Alors attendez, ici, hop là. On a un autre feu de camp. Ah, je pense qu'il va falloir qu'on passe là. Oui, ils ont bien taillé. Hein. Cascade là-bas. Il n'y a pas des champignons là? Si. C'est bien les champignons. Regardez comme c'est joli. Ah bah il y a encore un feu de camp. Juste à côté de là où on veut aller. C'est magnifique. C'est par ici.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Actually, no one should be able to enter. This mine is doomed. It's terribly dangerous.
I wouldn't know. Our employee, Mr. Maillard, is the owner. He's got all the deeds required. Listen, you should go to the authorities. They can confirm all the paperwork.
I definitely will.
C'est tout? C'est une blague? Bon.
If this mine is as dangerous as Doncass said it was, those who are exploiting it are reckless. Do these people not have any regard for the lives of their miners?
These Renagse must not have taken us seriously. We should take a closer look.
Espionner l'activité de la mine. Ok. Ça me semblait bizarre aussi.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall.
Ah bah voilà.
We should be able to see inside from there.
Those crazy fools have reopened this mine.
Ouais. Sauf qu'ils ont pas le droit.
They use captives from the villages to dig their mine.
They've made them into slaves. We
Ah oui,
must
là-bas,
talk
dans
to
la
Sir
cage.
de Courcillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business.
Courtournoine de Courcillon. Ok. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut en faire des voyages et des déplacements quand même dans ce jeu, c'est impressionnant. Allez, on va vite retrouver Courcillon.
Sir de Corsilion.
Desade, my young student, what can I do for you?
Alors,
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances, and the Terra Incognita will
tant qu'à
soon
faire, autant
be
faire le
but a
point.
distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, Desade. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
ok. La mine.
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
I seem to recall that a concession in this area was sold to a Master Maillard. However, I do not recall the details of the contract. It was established by the previous government. He is a rich merchant from Serene who arrived on the island only a short while before we did. People say that he is unscrupulous.
Unscrupulous? That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods, but we must determine the best way to attack him. You should start by finding the deed to his property in the archives. Don't worry, we'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Non, je pense que c'est bon, on va partir pour le
Looking
moment.
forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
Voilà, on va partir et je pense qu'on va s'arrêter ici pour cet épisode. Bon, va falloir qu'on avance, il va falloir qu'on retrouve Constantin, il va falloir qu'on retrouve le Haut-Roi. Tout le monde a disparu, cette île est magnifique. J'espère que cet épisode vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, vous savez quoi faire. Moi, je vous retrouve très rapidement pour la suite de nos aventures. Je vous souhaite une très bonne continuation à toutes et à tous. Je vous fais plein de bisous. Bye bye.